Sharper insights, y'all.
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 Welcome to the podcast.
Sharper Insights. This is episode 2. Welcome to Sharper Insights, everyone. I'm Lauren, and I'm here with the team. We are ready to talk today about adulting.
Let's go.
We love to love it. All right. I didn't sign up for this. It happens. You grow up, you got all of these things. So something I want to start off with is some resources for helping with adulting, because we all know that it's not always easy, and you will need help, and you will need to know when to seek out that help. So some of the places that we have in the MSC that there are people who are ready to help would be your advisor, your academic advisor. You've already met them. You talk to them probably regularly. They're texting you. So if you need something, ask them for help. Specific things, like if there's life happening, communicate. Please communicate to them, and just be specific. All right, another group that's helpful is the LAP team. That's us, Learning Assistance Program. And we are the squad that is supportive. So we have caseload, but if you're not on a caseload, you can still come in and talk to us. You can come check out the board. We've got a really cool board that you can write on and put your opinions up, and it changes from month to month, so come see what we have going on. We also get that you just have that one-off question, so come in and ask us for help. If you need a pencil or a pen, I forgot my bag, I left my pen in the car, come by. If you don't remember where to go, or I'm lost, I need something, just come and ask. We'll point you in the right direction. All right, so there's a few resources there. We've also have student-athlete development. If they're not in their office, they still want to help you, so email them. They are busy, and they are doing all kinds of things to support you as a student-athlete and to develop you. So reach out to them if you have any questions, or if you have any ideas for community service or internships or questions. So ask them. All right, so what are some other ways that we can support adulting or make it a little bit easier?
Some of y'all not like this word. It's accountability. That means it's you. It's nobody else's degree. It falls on you if something is forgotten. It's not your advisor's fault that you forgot the test. It's your fault because you have access to Blackboard. It's not your coach's fault that you missed the ball, or not missed the ball, but didn't run as fast as you could. It's you. You are the person that is in control of the decisions you make. So, be an adult about that. Own up to those things. Don't blame it on other people.
Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So own it and move on.
No shade to anybody.
Another adulting thing that I had to learn the hard way as I came out of college is that you don't always have the time for the nice afternoon cat nap that you might need. So we need to reflect and see, okay, if I'm going to bed at 2 a.m., I have practice at 5 a.m., that's 3 hours of sleep. It's not enough. We're not doing what we need to do. So have a better nighttime routine, get those good hours of sleep. That way you don't have to take a nap, or you don't feel the need to take a nap, and then you miss an assignment or you miss a deadline, and it just goes downhill from there. And you're going to really miss those naps when you're an adult.
But will you, though? Because the cheat code is you get a lunch break. And on those lunch breaks, every once in a while, you might need that 20-minute nap. So if you eat for 15, 20 minutes, set an alarm or a timer, get your 20-minute nap, and then you still have a couple of minutes afterwards to wake up, shake the sleep, and then get back to work. I love a good car nap, My dad taught me that well. I am him, he is me. We do that. And then sometimes it's climbing under the desk in the office because I don't want to eat the food. I want to take the nap. I tried to sleep. Sleep escaped me, and I'm struggling. So during my lunch break, of course, because that's a responsible thing to do, is to take the nap.
Yeah.
I need to rearrange my office.
Have to.
Yeah.
Have to.
Dang.
I've done it, and it's some of the best sleep I've had. But it's because I couldn't keep my eyes open, and there's no way I was going to function if I didn't get that 10 to 15-minute cat nap. And I'm a napper that's like a power napper, so I literally just need the 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm good.
You can always snack throughout, so you'll make up for it.
That's true.
For the meal that you could have had.
Trust me, I can miss a meal.
I'm going to pivot on what I'm going to do for my adulting. Listen, our diet controls a lot of our energy and other things. So maybe meal prepping, I don't do it well, but when I do it, it actually works. I'm just not consistent. And then choosing the greens and the fruits and vegetables and not all the polysaturated fats. I don't even know if that's a word.
Get some fiber in there.
Get some, have some fiber.
Eat a salad.
Drink some water. You know, those things are helpful. Every once in a while, treat yourself. But sugar, too much, you crash.
And you guys are very lucky. You have your nutritionists who kind of help with that. Use it. Eat the meals they suggest. Use the snacks that they use to help fuel you. Use the fueling stations. I want a fueling station.
Yeah, one thing about adulting that I would recommend is just to realize that, you know, not all good things happen instantly. You know, there's no such thing as instant coffee. You know, literally there is instant coffee. But
It's not that good, though.
I was just using, you know, a phrase, you know, even you athletes who are sprinters, you know, you got to realize each semester, you know, is a marathon, you know, not a sprint. So just keep that in mind.
Let's talk about responsibility, okay? You all have chosen to come to Texas Tech University to do your sport. You are in the majors that you're in, and you are wanting to make sure that you're your best selves, right? Hopefully you are owning that, and you are motivated to do what you need to do to reach those goals. The responsibility is on you. You have to kind of connect it to accountability. You have to search for what you need, think about what you need, ask questions if you can't find it after searching for it. So hopefully in your journey, you learn that it's okay to ask questions, but you also learn how to explore. You learn to use Google. You learn to ask Siri or Google or whatever, some of the things that you have. Alexa, that's her name. Explore, be curious. And then when you know that you need an answer, don't just quit because it's not easy. Back to what Jack said with that instant gratification. We're going to tie it all together today. You have to own it, want it enough to go get it. So just go get it. That's a song by Mary Mary also, if you would like to listen to that.
Something I was thinking about when you were talking about like looking it up and researching, because we don't always have people that are there to ask, but you guys are around people all the time. You have your teammates, you have your coaches, you have your advisors, you even have your peers, like your peers inside of your class. Now, I know a lot of you guys are on online classes or in online classes, but if you're in an in-person class, you sit in a classroom with people, and you might sit next to the same person every day or every week. Get to know that person. Ask them questions. Did you understand what they just said? Do you understand what the assignment's like? If you're ever out, you know, just talking to them about what you missed. Making that friend a resource is going to be helpful, and it's not so scary to go up to someone and just be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. Like, I noticed we sit next to each other, and just chat with them for a little bit, and it'll go a long way, especially if you have questions. They may ask you a question, and you might be the expert. So talk to people. It's not as scary. Get in that habit of asking people for help. When you come to the MSC, there's a ton of staff around. If you need something, just ask for help, please. There's also lots of campus resources. So the library has personal librarians for your majors, for specific like topics. You can talk to someone. That's their job. You can ask the people at the desks. If they don't know, they'll find the answer for you. So that's a good resource. But there's tons of things all over campus. So ask questions. I love asking a good question. Probably ask questions too much, but you get lots of answers.
No, I was just going to say, don't be too prideful to ask questions or need help. Just tying in what you said. Even though it's not scary, but also just, it's okay. It's showing maturity and adultness to lean on others when help is needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to questions. Would you rather feel dumb for 5 seconds or 5 minutes, or be dumb for 5 months, 5 years? So just think about that.
That word.
Jack,
Talk
bring
to
in the
him, Jack.
knowledge. All right. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and please be an adult, or try, or start. All of the above. But as usual, we hope you leave here a little sharper.